Welcome to another draft here at Benalish. The rare is Solar Blaze, which I could have played with last time, but didn't. Seems like a pretty easy prison realm. It's such good removal with quasi-card advantage on it. I still don't love Narset. I do like Rescuer Sphinx. I think the 4/3 flyer is a highly relevant one, but nothing else is really in contention here with the prison realm. Probably maybe one of these blue cards, Contentious Plan, might wheel. Let's not take Narset, let's take Prison Realm. Interesting. Okay, so here we have Awakening Vitu-Ghazi, which is fine. I think it's easy for people to get overly excited about the 9/9. Dovin I had last time in a aggressive deck, and it was very bad in an aggressive deck just because they sit there and block, which is a problem. I can see it being much better in a defensive deck. The Spark Harvest is obviously probably the best removal in here. Tamio's Epiphany. So I think Dovin is enough on a par of a power level where it's good to kind of take it here. Interesting. So here we have Ashiok. We have a couple of, so a rare and a common is missing. Gleaming Overseer is very powerful. Even Eternal is good. Trusted Pegasus I would not take, so I want to take here. So there's Ashiok as the thing that doesn't impact the board, game ender, and then there is Even Eternal as just a really reliable, solid blue card. I think we'll take the Eternal here. Interesting. Okay, I think this is the easy Obnix's Cruelty. I'm a little surprised to see that here, so we're kind of firmly nowhere. We're not firmly anywhere, but I do think that is a really good card. Shame we had to pass that Gleaming Overseer. Okay, finally a whole bunch of nothing. Narset's Reversal I think is not really a card. Bond of Flourishing has been the quintessential 24th card that I've cut. War Screecher is a fine blocker. It can be relevant later on. Vampire Opportunist has not impressed. Courage and Crisis is just so very narrow. So we'll take the Screecher here. Okay, so if you end up in white-black, I suppose this is what one of the quote-unquote payoffs. Kiera's Dambreaker has been good. God, it's converted mana cost 4 or greater. I guess it can hit. So we have Spark Reaper. Enforcer Griffin. So is it D-Spark? Is it Mana? Do we kind of take Mana Geode here just for a nice safe? I do like being in white. The Enforcer Griffin is big and fine. Let's take the Mana Geode. Okay, as a safe, so I think also as a safe pick, we take the Silverwing. Rubblebolt Riders is not going to move me into red-green when I haven't seen really the good playable commons. Lacquer Lotus. Okay, nothing terribly encouraging here. There's Deliver Unto Evil. Two of them. 4 cards. Get the 2 worst back of your 4 cards in the graveyard, or Vraska's Finisher, which is a fine 3-drop. I don't think I really want a second Geode. We'll take Deliver Unto Evil, but that is not an exciting pick. So somebody has a Gleaming Overseer to our downstream of us, but I don't think they have anything else too exciting. Solar Blaze went all the way around. I mean, if it's free and I get some Gateway Plazas, it can do some sideboard work. Oh, this is a whole lot of nothing. God, the Charity Extractor is just so bad. Defiant Strike? I don't know. Chariot Extractor as an emergency 4-drop, maybe. Well, it's a pretty good sign that Toll the Invasion is here. Also odd that New Horizons is there, I think, but we'll snap that up and kind of hopefully think we can get some good cards that can either do a little sacrifice sub-theme. I guess I didn't take that D-Spark, did I? But this seems fine. Seems an okay enough start. Some good removal, fixing and flexibility. Well, that is just shocking that Leyline Prowler is here. Encouraging. So maybe green is and D-Spark? Huh. Well, that's just weird. So we know we're not red, despite having the red rare. Okay. So where are we? So the black cards we would definitely want to play would be there. Yeah, okay, Blast Zone is question mark fine. We already have a Toll. I don't think we need a second one. I think if we already have a questionable mana base, I just think Blast Zone is going to cost us more than what. If we could take a band together and just start thinking about green, black, something else, maybe a white. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a band together. Again, we already have a Toll the Invasion. Okay, Dread Malkin is a good sign. I think we don't really need Nahiri, which is fine, but Dread Malkin really needs the sacrifices, things to sacrifice. So we have a Spark. We might be able to get a Nurture out of this pack. Yeah, okay, let's take the Dread Malkin. It's been going up. People like it. So if we start, okay, so we have a Spark Harvest. Probably we take a Spark Harvest over the Tyrant's Scorn. We have a band together. We can take a Snare Spinner. Probably won't come around, but that removal is too good. D-Spark is now fish. So if we, yeah, okay. 2 pieces of fixing. Okay, okay. This seems doable. This seems doable. Well, D-Spark will probably go around again, except for the fact there is nothing, and I mean nothing else good. Ugh. I think it's too early for a forced landing. Got 2 D-Sparks. It's really one more than I think I want. But it does kill the things that you really want to kill. Maybe I should have moved into red-green. I just did not see the really good red. Well, red again seems open, but man, that Casualties of War. You know, it might be interesting if I would try to wheel this and take the Gateway Plaza now, but I think the upside is a little too high. Be able to hopefully nail a creature. I guess it is more showy than it is super high, but I think it's easy to take. Wow, Grateful Apparition. What is going on here? Okay. Abzan seems really strange, people. I could take Thundering Ceratok. I have one. I really only have one right now. God, is Ceratok really? I think Grateful Apparition is just so much better. Maybe it is Ceratok. It's a 2-drop. Yeah, let's take the Apparition for starters, because I just know that card. That was a tough choice. I guess Apparition works with Dread Malkin. We have a Couraging Crisis, but I have to imagine that's looking a little shaky. Wow, okay. Wow, another Spark Harvest. But I think we're at the point where we need a Challenger Troll. because that means 5, 6, 5 over. So this would be the 1, 2, 3. Another piece of removal. Yeah, let's take the Challenger Troll. I think it is. Oof. Am I talking myself out of just the better card? Yeah, no. Spark Harvest is the better card. Okay. Still not entirely. My curve is looking a little skeptical. D-Spark is still a late one. Leyline Prowlers are early. We're still kind of white on the splash. Okay, so maybe it's just so much red. Tyrant Scorn is if we go blue. Aid the Fallen with our 1 Planeswalker, but it is card advantage, something this deck will need. Tyrant Scorn is the better card, but we really want 1 Aid the Fallen, so we'll start there. Man, this is Triumph is not where I want to be. Man, second Mana Geode is also not where I want to be. Charity Extractor is really where I don't want to be. I'll take a Giant Growth for the board. Pretty dubious about that. Okay, Centaur Nurture, obviously. Wow, Burning Prophet. Just so confusing, but we'll definitely take the help us with the messy splashes. It's not the best fixing, but it's better than no fixing. How is this deck winning? We have a lot of removal. Is this a deck that actually wants a Primordial Worm as a win condition? Tails Light Shield. We're still kind of hoping to stay kind of white as the more splashy, so we'll take a Sad Worm. Band Together is probably still in here. 6 creatures. Interesting. Band Together might not be in here. But we now have 3. Wow, once again, the Ambush. Let's take the Domri's Ambush just in case we do end up really going into red. What the hell? I guess. Huh. Okay. I think Angrath is one of the strongest cards in the pack. We have a Thunder Drake, which we might be able to get in later. But yeah, I think Angrath, solid. Works well with Aid the Fallen. It's 4-drop. Man, they are just hellbent on having me take Gleaming Overseer, aren't they? So Gleaming Overseer is really good. We have 3 sources of fixing. We can definitely try to prioritize a Guild Globe or a Plaza. If I don't take that, it's Band Together or Encouraging Crisis, neither of which I think are particularly good. Yeah, keep an eye on the Epiphany. Hopefully we can get that back. Wow, Evolution Sage for free. Spark Harvest. So Evolution Sage is going to work with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures, but it's just so good. Ashiok Skulker might come around for another Desperation win condition. Okay, Polymbrate Druid, that's a 2-drop, which we need. Herald of the Dreadhorde is a 4-drop, which we're fine. We don't really need. We might be able to get Shriek Driver. Yeah, we'll take the Polymbrate Druid. Lazotep Reaver is exactly what we were looking for. Mobilized District is good, but I don't think it's so good. But yeah, Lazotep Reaver helps us get a little bit on. Okay, so for high end, we actually don't have much. So we have the Sahili Silverwing as a 4-drop. We're a little low on 4-drops. Or the Ceratok just as a big dummy. I think I like the Silverwing just a little bit more. I feel this deck is going to lose by awkward mana / getting overrun. Okay, Polymbright Druid is the safe 2-drop. We already have a band together, and I think we have plenty of removal. We're not using Neoform. Yeah, it's like a nice, easy Polymbright Druid. Okay, this deck is starting to come together a little bit. Gleaming Overseer is the current greedy choice, I feel. So we just don't have... They're good, but it is greedy. Oh, a free Leyline? Well, this must have been my lane, but what a strange way to get there. Yeah, we'll take a Spark Reaper. Okay, so we have a Guild Globe to help the fixing, and a Courage in Crisis, which I think is already on the side. Yeah. Okay, 2 Leyline Prowlers. So what are the 1, 2, 3? Okay. Okay. I guess a Ward Scale Crocodile. It's not good. It's a really late bullpen. I think red was also underdrafted, but didn't see much playable. I think we can probably band together going to be good. I have 2. Again, it's a little curious how this deck thinks it's going to win, but man, both of these are cards I probably don't want to play. Maybe Steady Aim in the sideboard. Probably want to make 2 more cuts. I think I would run 16 land in this deck. Shame I never got the Gateway Plaza, but I still think I made the right choice with Casualties of War, because I think somebody probably would have rare drafted it. And top of the statue is always hilarious. So now that my white splash is just really down to Prison Realm, if I take out the D-Sparks, interesting. Well, I'm going to sit. This is going to be one of those complicated ones to build, so I'm going to sit on this for a bit, and then we'll play some games. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Benalish Dad, signing off.